Hello guys, welcome to another Binds and Doors video. Today we have something very special. It's my first fingerboard video, and today we're going to be showing you how to set up a professional fingerboard. So the board we're using today is an LC Boards Complete. And right out of the packaging, it looks very nice and clean. Yeah, I got the kind of 80s graphic, reminding me of Back to the Future. A very nice package here, and we'll just get her open. I'll show you how to set everything up in this video step by step. First of all, you gotta lay everything out, get that nice board. I do understand that there are other videos of how to set up boards, but I'm just gonna do this anyway. So LC comes with this nice little card that has everything about it, and on the back it even shows like how to set it up. But there's multiple ways you can actually set it up. You got the board, the grip tape, very nice grip, sweet looking sticker, and then also in the bag you got your hardware and wheels. So hardware comes in a nice little bag, and then you got these silver trucks that are super nice. Yeah, so these trucks are very high quality, and the board was pretty cheap for about, well, 18 bucks, but with shipping and tax, about 21, I'd say. So yeah, now that we have everything laid out, let's go to step one, which is, you can either put on the trucks before the grip tape or after, but I like putting on the grip tape before, so I can poke the holes through it, and I can replace the trucks whenever I want to. So it comes with this nice foam piece of tape, regular black tape, and I'm actually going to cut to a kind of time lapse of me like filing it off. But what you want to do when you're placing it on the board is just take your tape and make sure when you're placing it on, you'll put it like this. Don't push down the middle, because then you'll have these air bubbles that'll come up, and you don't want that at all. So you'll put it on like this, and then start to slowly bring it down. So I'm going to cut to a time lapse. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so now that we have the grip tape on, the next step is you can find a nail file. LC doesn't come with them, but I got this one from Teak Tuning. Nail files are really easy to find, but what you're going to do is just start filing down the edges at sort of an angle like this for a clean cut. So let's go back to the time lapse. Alright, so now that you are done with your grip job, it should be pretty good underneath, from my advice. But next thing you want to do is take your truck and look for the holes for the bolts. So I like to start at the bottom and just kind of get a rough job, and then I can actually see that hole, and then I push down and I got a hole for the trucks. Then just go a little bit to the side, then you'll have another hole. And personally, I don't think you need to add countersinks, and countersinks are the part on your board that like kind of sits in a little bit, so that your screws will actually like fit. So that's one side done. See the holes? And again, just kind of freehand it until you get there. It's not too difficult, but you can. And honestly, I don't think you can really mess up at it. So see there, I kind of missed it, but you know, who's really counting on it? And then you push down again, and then when you come back, push a little deeper. And now you can go to the bottom of the board, take off any excess grip. So that's your grip job. Oh, speaking of grip tape, don't throw away your grip tape, because you can actually use your leftover grip to make custom obstacles and make them non-slip so they don't move around when you're shredding. So now it's time to get the trucks on. So the trucks are probably one of the easiest steps throughout this whole thing, but so basically you just take out your hardware, get this nice tool, and so the silver tiny ones right here are for these are for the wheels, while as these black ones, these black screws, are for like the trucks. So a lot of people like to do it in different ways, but how I like to put my trucks on is some people do one screw, but I like to put in like 4 at least, or I mean, not at least, 2 at least. So you just get like 2 screws in there, take your tool and screw them in a little bit just to get them nice and secure. And then you take your truck, make sure that the bushing side right there is facing the inside of the board, or else you'll be skating wonky. And you just want to place it on there and kind of, it is pretty difficult, but kind of once you get it, hold it down like that, and then just screw in these 2 bolts, these 2 screws. So yeah, it's a pretty long process, but it will pay off. Just screw them in until you can, somewhat see them through the deck, or not through the deck, well, yeah, through the bottom side of the trucks. Just, keep on screwing. And then by this point, you can grab your other bolts, and, just put those in, and you just screw them in until you can see a little bit on the top here where they're kind of poking out, and then you just repeat. So I'm gonna go do that. Okay, now that you have your trucks screwed in to the deck like this, you're gonna want to put your wheels on. So what I like to do is grab a wheel, put it on, spin it, do all that stuff, and then I take my tool here, and I just kind of put it put the bolt, if I can get it, on my finger and take the rounded part, put it in, and then just bring that up to the wheel and just start screwing that in. It's really simple. You just gotta screw it in a little bit. And just listen to that spin. Really nice bearing wheels. And then you just repeat that 4 times. So I'll go do a time lapse. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope some of these tips helped you out in setting up your first professional fingerboard. Thanks LC Boards. This board is amazing. I love the graphic. The trucks are really nice, and they're the smoothest wheels I've seen so far. Make sure to like and subscribe. And just send more support for even more fingerboarding videos. I'm planning on doing a kind of part 2 to this video. That will be all about like review, and I'm kind of going to review it and see how it performs in some tests. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.